Welcome everyone to Throwback Gaming's Let's Play of By Moonlight. This is a visual novel slash dating brom kind of thing, but it's focused on Halloween aspects. Kind of. Basically, we are this person in the middle, and we are a paranormal investigator, and we're hired to find the missing head of the Headless Horseman. But there's a lot of RPG-like choice-based elements which affect how the story plays out and stuff like that. And we have the potential to date some of the people in the game if we make certain choices. But haven't played the game before, so I don't know what those choices are, but we're gonna try to do the best we can. So let's jump in, shall we? Now I'll warn you, last time I did this, the game was a little laggy, so I ended up starting over. So, which is why we have this video here now, but hopefully it won't be lacking this time. I don't know why I was doing it last time, but anyways. You're staring down at your phone screen to make sure that the Uber, I love how it's got a 3 instead of an E. It's probably for copyright reasons. Driver doesn't try to kidnap you. Don't you love when the Uber driver tries to kidnap you? It's just the best. Maybe it's because of your profession, but you've always been the paranoid type. This dude looks very pleasant. Or a girl. Not sure if it's a man or a woman. I think it's a man though, but it's not important. Anyways, it's a dark and stormy night. It's painfully obvious it's raining because there's a leak in the roof of the car. Oh, high quality service at its finest. Good job, Uber driver. It occurs to you that you forgot an umbrella, but you don't have enough cash to spare a trip home and back again. Do not take an Uber to go home and get an umbrella and then have the Uber take you somewhere else. Nah. It's too late for that. The car screeches to a halt at what presumes to be your destination. Ooh, look at this. We got some constellations in there. I guess this is an old building. Maybe it's a church or something. It's got some, I think it's Gothic architecture. Might be wrong about that, but I think it's Gothic. It's no wonder that they hired a paranormal investigator. You've been to plenty of weird places, but this one screams haunted. I don't know, it don't look that bad. Like, at least it's not like all black and got like spikes or anything. You see some lights on and assume / hope that the client is home. Well, if they hired you, you think they'd want to be home so they can tell you what the case is about. The rain is pretty hard. I shouldn't say the rain is hitting pretty hard, but not important. Should you make a run for it or play it cool? Run like hell or fake it till you make it or nothing? Let's run. Storms are a pain. I agree. The driver looks up at you, but it can only be assumed as contempt. He's like, get out of my car. Excuse me. Good luck. And as soon as the car door opens, you take off running. While you were aiming for a sprint, your legs weren't nearly as fast as you anticipated. Real life. You try not to let your physical weakness get your self-confidence down. Someone needs to exercise more. You look up. The door seems larger up close than it seemed from the SUV. You raise your hand to knock on the... Oh, the door creaks open. That's always good. You see some tendrils of smoke creep out from the door, but honestly don't want to know where it's coming from. Maybe it's a ghost. You hesitantly raise your head. Someone's shady. Ooh, I love someone shady. That's always great. What do you want? Okay, they look like they're part fox, maybe? You stamper slightly. I'm the paranormal investigator you had hired. We're like, did we come to the right location? You think to yourself that he gives off an imitating aura. What could possibly scare him into calling you? I know, right? You're starting to reconsider if taking the job was a good idea. It's always a good start, isn't it? Like, did I make a mistake? Maybe. Seba, down. Don't scare him off like that. It was hard enough getting him to come on such short notice. You think you heard him whimper, and a thought briefly crosses your mind that he seems like a puppy? Oh, he's a puppy. I'm sorry. I thought they were the mailman. Aw, that's kind of cute. You laugh and stretch your arm to pet his head. It's fine, don't worry about it. The woman who calmed Seba down is looking at you doubtfully. Are you really a paranormal investigator? You don't look like one. And she must be a witch. Be my guess. I like her little pumpkin hat. You snap back to reality. Of course I am. You hurriedly rummage through your backpack for your license. My lucky sweater. Super official, yeah, totally super official. Paranormal investigator, totally not fake. Specialty, relating too much to suffering ghosts. Facts. Experience, watched Ghostbusters last year. Yeah, watching Ghostbusters makes you a super official paranormal investigator. We got a ghost, ice cream, sunshine is what I give myself. Birthday, gift cards are ideal. Pricing, $5 for a will-o-wisp, $170 for a banshee. Ghosts are $20, $100 open to others. Oh, ghouls are... I don't know what the last part says. I can't read under the bottom. You probably show her ID. After all, you are renowned. I don't know. How renowned could you be with this license? It looks very sketch. What was your name again? Oh yeah, we forgot what our name is. Because we're so good. Okay, let's do this real quick. Alright. Do I have to hit the check mark? Yeah. Come on, you can do it. Alright, there we go. It's doing better than last time so far, so that's good. Throwback gaming, is it? Aw, oh, thank goodness. I was worried we brought in the wrong person. Ha ha ha. You glance down at your soggy clothes and try to hide your embarrassment. She gives you a warm and reassuring smile. Many apologies for the misunderstanding, Throwback Gaming. My name is Joan. Joan of Arc. You give her a slight nod. I look forward to looking with you. I look forward to looking with you. Looking? You mean working? Whatever. Anyways, she gestures for you to come inside and follow her lead. You can smell the faint aroma of coffee. You were about to ask Seba if you could have some, but he's cowering in the corner. He looks like he wants to ask you something and is nervously tapping his foot. It's kind of adorable. Ask him what's wrong or ignore him. Let's ask him what's wrong. Seba, is something bothering you? His ears perk up and he looks to the side shyly. I was just wondering what you are. Oh, okay. So, just kind of asking your pronouns. Human, for non-binary folks out there. Because we respect all kinds of people. Guy or girl? Well, personally, I'm a guy, so I'm going to say that. Like I said, we accept all kinds here. We don't judge. I'm sorry if I was being rude or anything. I just didn't want to call you something bad. That's respectable, Sheba. Shouldn't assume things. Joan shakes her head. No, you did a good job, Seba. It's good to treat him with courtesy since he's doing us. That's supposed to be an apostrophe and not an I. Doing us a huge favor after all. Oh, speaking of which, she coughs awkwardly. We called you here today for a certain problem. You give her a questioning look. She sighs. Maybe it would just be faster to burn him out. Who? Joan walks quickly into the room and returns with a hulking figure at her side, following her hand for guidance. Her face kills me. You feel the urge to scream, but your voice catches in your throat. You quickly turn away in disbelief. This dude has like fire for a head, and he's got like chains. The headless being waves awkwardly. Joan interjects. Okay, so this might be a bit of a lame case, but Hans here lost his head and we want you to help him get it back. Excuse me? Joan stares at you blankly. You are a paranormal investigator, are you not? An investigator of the paranormal, not an investigator for the paranormal. But we already wired the money to your PayPal. Oh, you're trapped. She already paid you. You're stuck. Otherwise, she's gonna put some curse on you or something. Sheba shakes his head gravely. Seeing his body walk around aimlessly, that just isn't right. He looks at you pleadingly. He's a good person, I swear. A bit eccentric, but a good cause. You're considering your options. Are you seriously going to look for the head of the Headless Horseman? Money's money, I guess, or I'd rather work at McDonald's. McDonald's. That's funny. Money's money, I guess. You heave a sigh. Well, you seem like decent people, so I'll give it a shot. Excuse me. Fantastic. Let's seal the deal on a handshake. Her hand feels warm, or maybe just because you were out in the rain. That's funny. You give her a slight relieved smile. At least the rest of you are normal. Siba gives you a confused look. Who said we're normal? He gestures towards Joan. She's a witch. She's a witch, obviously. He turns back towards you. And I'm a hellhound? I love how he asks this as a question. Well, to be more accurate, a fox hellhound hybrid. Okay, I thought he was a fox, so he's a fox puppy. Well, he's a fox hellhound. That's kind of adorable, though. But I thought this was established already. You take a step backwards. I thought you were, I don't know, cosplaying, going to a dress-up party. Okay, first of all, disclaimer. This line right here is probably offensive to the furries of the world. Which, again, like I said, we accepting here. I don't care. I mean, I have nothing wrong. I don't have any hard feelings about that. But you should not accuse a person who's a furry of being cosplay. I mean, he's not a furry. He's a fox hellhound person. But you know what I'm saying. Anyways. Joan looks at you with complete disdain. Yeah, you insulted them. What kind of person does that in their own home? You laugh nervously. Okay, it was great meeting you all. One monster I can handle, but 3? It's just not happening, unless... Siba gives you puppy dog eyes. Aw, that's so cute. Yeah, I'm out of here. Joan shrugs slightly. Be my guest. She rolled her eyes. She's like, whatever. You grab the handle and it's not opening. You see, as a witch, that handshake of ours kind of made a spirit contract, so you can try all you like, but the door won't budge. Dang, she just totally, like, swindled you. I mean, she already paid you, so, I mean, you need to hold up your end of the bargain, but she's a swindler. Forcing me into a contract without me knowing? Isn't that, like, I don't know, illegal? Oh, it is. In most states, but not in this one, though. You know, with the economy and all. This sounds like some BS, but whatever. Seba nods his head thoughtfully. Yeah, with the economy. This is such a weak excuse, but whatever. The economy has nothing to do with it, though. You take a deep breath and breathe out. So, if I find the head for the town's guy, I'm free from the contract, right? Pretty much, yeah. His ears perk up suddenly. Alright, I almost forgot. He barrels out of the room and returns almost immediately with the bag in hand. Joan made this for you. What is it? He hands you a lightweight black satchel. The witch avoids eye contact bashfully. It wasn't like for you per se. Are you sure? I'm pretty sure those are my initials. How did she know you? Well, yeah, because she wanted to make sure it was us, that's why. She clears her throat. Let's just say that you might need to take some precautions around some of the residents here. And I don't want you dying prematurely. You give her a curious look. Or at all, for that matter. Okay, look, you don't have somewhere to be already? She got embarrassed. Stevie gives a short laugh. Joan doesn't exactly wear her heart on her sleeve, but she really does have good intentions, trust me. Joan makes an incredulous look, but he continues. Basically, this bag has some items that will probably come in handy when you're first getting to know the people around here. If you want to know anything, just ask us, yeah? Excuse me. You glance down at the bag and back at Joan. Got it. Where to start? Any precautions around you? How much time or where are you? Let's ask the first one, I guess. Do I need to take any precautions around you two? Joan heaves a melodramatic sigh. Oh, I get it. It's because you think we're all monsters, huh? We're human too, you know. You aren't sure if you were actually being offensive until she cracks a smile. Jokes aside, I came to greet you with Siba because my work area is pretty close by. She pauses. Excuse me. And because, well, Siba's a good boy. Yeah, I like Siba. You don't even have to turn around and know Siba's wagging his tail excitedly. It's adorable. I wonder. How much time? Why'd you be like until midnight or some silliness like that? By the way, how long do I have for this job? I don't know. It depends on how long you're willing to stay in a haunted mansion. He pauses. Excuse me. Well, ideally, you'll be done by morning. After all, most of us are nocturnal here. You think to yourself that you might need to get some coffee after all. That's funny. Alright, so last thing is, what are you? Sorry if this is a bit rude, but what are you guys again? She's a witch and he's a hellhound. Well, I'm a witch, so I guess that... Excuse me? What's going on? Semi-human, okay. Why do I feel like I just got interrupted? Oh, I wanted to be interrupted too. Stray fox. That's cute. Joan looks like she wants to go back to sleep. She's like, okay, I'm done for the night. That's funny. You pause for a second, realizing you forgot the most important question. Wait, where should I go now? Yeah, the important stuff. You were trying to ask Joan, but Sheba immediately jumps in front of you. Oh, I know. He's like a little kid. It's adorable. He lifts his nose up and closes his eyes. He looks incredibly focused. He's trying to smell out clues. You think back to all those documentaries where dogs follow a trail by scent alone. Without realizing it, you lean forward in anticipation. He sneezes and turns back towards you apologetically. Come on, Siba, we were expecting something epic. It's allergy season. Maybe you should just wander around and hope for the best. Hope and pray. Who knows where you are at this point? Oh no, we're lost. Clearly you don't. You walk aimlessly in circles a couple of times without seeing any living or undead before eventually finding a long hallway. You hear the sound of bones rattling. In the distance, you can see the small frame of someone bent over on the ground. The closer you approach to the figure, the more you realize that rather than being someone who's made of skin and bones, the person you're looking at is in fact a skeleton. I was about to guess that. You try to hide your surprise so you don't seem rude. The skeleton sighs. Just where did Siba throw it this time? He's looking for his bone. They appear to be searching for something, but become aware of your presence nonetheless. Did Joan send you to... The skeleton shakes their head. Regardless, I could use some extra set of eyes right now. Would you mind helping me out? You think to yourself that after you decompose, you'll become a skeleton too. Maybe you should help them out in case you run into them later. Lend a helping hand or shed some light. Sure, let's help them out. My eyes might not be that good, but an extra set of hands could work too, right? The skeleton's eyes, or their lack thereof, light up. That would be fantastic. You feel the bony fingers wrap around your hand in what you assume to be gratitude, but you have a bad feeling in your stomach. Yes. A left hand in such a good condition is what I was looking for. Bad end, you'll be alright. Literally, the dude just took our hand. Excuse me? The dude just took our hand. What? The dude literally took our hand. Excuse me? Can we load? Oh man, I gotta go back. That's depressing. That's actually depressing. Alright, we're gonna stop here. Next time I will get us back to where we're at and we will continue down the correct, well, we'll try to go down the correct path. Obviously the other answer was the correct one to pick. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. Subscribe to the channel so when it does come out, and I'll see you next time when we continue farther down the correct path. I can't believe we chose the bad ending right off the bat. It's kind of ridiculous, but what can you do? I'll see you next time, everybody. Peace out.